Hey guys, it's Nicole Heim. I am finally making my long overdue Instagram video. There are a lot of videos already on YouTube, probably have been posted to this page about how people use Instagram, and I really don't think I do anything different, but I'm getting a growing following, and I have, I think, two distributors joining this month from Instagram. So it's definitely starting to kind of come together for me on Instagram, and I just want to show you a little bit about what I do. So I have my phone here so I can kind of point to some things. But first of all, Instagram, if you don't have it or don't know what it is, it's a free app that you can download. Just go to the App Store or whatever it's called on your phone, download Instagram, and then another important app to download that goes with it. It's called, well, let's see, I think mine's called Insta Follow, and I've heard there's also one called Followers, and that's kind of a sister app, and I'll tell you what I do with that one. But anyway, so Instagram, download it for free if you don't have it. Make your account. I prefer to not have my account name It Works related so that it just kind of looks like I'm a normal person sharing my life and what I do on Instagram and not like I'm just out there to sell things to people. You definitely want to kind of try to create a relationship as much as you can and seem like a real person. Um, so think of a name for your page. You can change it at any time, so that's not a problem if you think of something else later or something like that. It can. Mine's just Nicole Heim. It's not even anything about wraps or anything like that. So um, Instagram is kind of just like Facebook for pictures only. So after you have your username, you can make a little description. It limits your characters. It's not super long, but you can just put a little bit about yourself. I do have in there that I'm a distributor with It Works Global, and then I have a couple other things on there about my interests and stuff like that, just so people can maybe feel like they can relate to me and my interests right when they come look at my page, and hopefully they will follow. So I'm going to show you how to follow people on Instagram. Hopefully you can kind of see my phone. So this is just my homepage. It pulled up when I went and pulled up my Instagram. This is the first picture that is showing from people I'm following. So there is this little button that looks like a compass. If you click that, it's going to pull up a search bar at the top where you can search. And you can search by users or by hashtags. So I generally search by users. I just think it's easier to follow a large number of people that way. So what you want to do is type in the name of a company that probably has a target audience similar to ours. So most, you know, name brands that we're all familiar with have Instagram pages these days because social media is so huge. So an example I'm going to give you is Weight Watchers. Their target audience is going to be women trying to lose weight, same as ours, or part of ours. So you type in Weight Watchers. I'm going to do that now. I'll show you guys what comes up. So it pulls up different accounts that have Weight Watchers in the name. You're looking for like their corporate account. So it's the first one here. You can kind of tell by looking at it. And then you're going to be able to tell by the number of followers. This account has 63,000 followers. So this is the real Weight Watchers account. And then at the top in the middle where it says 63K followers, right here, you're going to click that and it's going to give you a list of all of the people who follow Weight Watchers. And then on the side, there's a little box that has a plus and a little person. You're just going to go down the line and hit every single one of those until it tells you that you can't or until you're done. Not all 63,000, but do a 50 or 100. So you're then going to be following those people. It's not like Facebook where it is like a mutual follow. People don't have to follow you back, but every person that you follow is going to get a notification that you followed them, and the hope is that they will follow you back. So that's how you get followers, random followers, a large audience of followers on Instagram. Now, I don't just do Weight Watchers. I'm not going to give any other examples because it's kind of pointless if we all go to the same business and all start following the exact same people and then they have all these rap people following them. But be creative, moms, women trying to lose weight, men trying to lose weight, people into natural stuff, things like that. So you can think of businesses, or you can also find other personal accounts of people. There's a huge presence on Instagram of just general like health and fitness people. So you can find those pages and then go to their followers and follow them. And then you'll get a notification every time someone follows you as well. If you're not following them already, I'd go and follow them back. So that's why we follow people. We want them to follow us back, and that's how we get a large audience of people that we don't know, they don't know us, but we're going to be exposing them to our products through our posts. My pictures on my Instagram, I post both personal type stuff and business stuff. It's the same reason why I said like about creating a username that's not just business related. You want to seem like a real person. Just like on Facebook, you want to make posts about how it works affects your lifestyle. So, what have the products done for you personally? What is the business or the extra income done for your life, for your family, things like that. Um, so just, a variety of posts. And then I always use hashtags, whether it's a business related post or not. So hopefully you all know what a hashtag is. It's where you use the pound sign and then you type words after it. Um, so you can do things like hashtag it works, hashtag that crazy rap thing. People actually do use hashtags on Instagram, I think a lot more than they do on Facebook. So a hashtag is going to group every picture. So you could click on someone who's posted hashtag weight loss, for example. You click on that weight loss and it's going to take you to a page that just has every picture that has hashtag weight loss on it. So that's what they do. They group pictures by hashtag. So be creative. Use some kind of standard ones like it works, that crazy rap thing, in case someone is out there specifically looking for our wrap or our products. But you can also use things like weight loss, health, natural, non-GMO, things like that people might be searching for who aren't specifically looking for it works, but might stumble across your pictures because it'll be grouped with those other hashtags. Um, and even on my posts that aren't it works related, I do, just random hashtags that like relate to the post. Just because if people are searching for those, it's going to bring them to your page. And again, you're trying to get followers out of it. So, I mean, if you're posting about your son's soccer game, you could hashtag, soccer mom, stay at home mom, sports, things like that might bring people to your page and might get you a follow. And then a thing with Instagram is that it is harder to follow up with people and respond with people, or respond to people. They can like your pictures just like on Facebook, and they can comment on them just like on Facebook. Instagram does have an option to where you can send people direct messages, but it's really not user friendly. And from my experience, I don't think people really use it. If you do want to use it or try it out, it is. Let me get to my um, homepage here. Up where it says Instagram at the top, on the top right, you can kind of see it right there. It's like a little mailbox. You click that. You have to send a picture with your message, but you can send the message directly to a person, and then they can respond, and you can have a little conversation. I've only used it like once in the past year. It didn't go anywhere. But generally, what I do when someone comments and shows interest on one of my pictures is I just comment back with my phone number and email address and say, hey, I'd love to chat with you. Give me a call or send me an email. The thing is, you have no control over whether they actually do. You can ask them to give you their contact information so that you're in control of the contact, but not everyone is going to want to put their contact information out there on Instagram, which is why I usually give mine. I do just give my personal cell phone number. I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not. You can look into getting a Google Voice number. I tried that. I couldn't get it set up. There didn't seem to be any numbers available. But you can definitely try to do that if you want to, or if you already have one, post it there. It's a free number that people can call or text that will redirect them to your cell phone without actually having to give your cell phone number. Whenever you're responding back to someone in a comment, make sure you tag them. Otherwise, they will not receive a notification that you commented back. You tag people exactly like on Facebook, or you use the @ symbol and then type their name. So just make sure you include that in your comment so they will get a notification that you tagged them and responded. Now I'm going to quickly show you the InstaFollow app. You don't actually post anything on this app. You don't get followers or share information on this app. This app strictly allows you to see who are your new followers, who has unfollowed you, who has blocked you, who you're not following back, and who isn't following you back. So there's 5 categories. The main one you want to look at, or the main 2, is who's unfollowed you. So if people unfollow you, you have no reason really to be following them back. You're really just trying to get follows for your business, so you can unfollow the people who have unfollowed you. And then the main category is people who aren't following back. So when you're going through those businesses, those personal accounts, and just following tons of people, they're not all going to follow you back, maybe 50% or something like that. And so the ones that don't, you don't need to continue following them. So on this app, maybe you can kind of see it, but it shows the 5 categories. I'm trying to get out of the sun here. The main one is are not following back. So I click on that. There are 314 that I'm following who aren't following me back. Um, so you can just go through the list and unfollow them. And part of the reason we do this is when people go to your Instagram page, they can see how many people you're following and how many people are following you. And I try to keep those numbers kind of balanced. So, for example, I have 1,018 followers and I'm following 1,239. So I have 220 that I'm following above that are following me. That's a little higher than I like to keep it. I need to go and delete some of those or unfollow some of them. But I think if you're following like 4,000 people and you have 300 followers, that's going to look weird to people when they come check out your page to see if they want to follow you. It's going to look like you are just out there to, like do business and sell and get a large following and not just to be a real person. So, as your following grows, you can increase the number of people that you follow back. Um, but that's just a good way to kind of keep those numbers balanced. You can go through and follow a whole bunch, and then in a couple days, you can unfollow those that didn't follow you back. So that's going to drop your number of people that you're following back down to a more reasonable level. Hopefully, that's not too confusing. Feel free to let me know if you have questions, if I missed something. I've trained my mother multiple times, so I know sometimes it's hard to catch it all at once. So yeah, let me know if you have questions. Get on Instagram. It's definitely a way to get your products exposed to a huge number of people. Like I said, I have over 1,000 followers. I don't know these people, so it's 1,000 new people exposed to your products every day. You can post a lot. It's not like Facebook where you're, 2 times a day, maybe 3. You can post 4 or 5 times a day on Instagram. I wouldn't do them right back to back, but it is okay to post more often like that. So let me know if you guys have other questions, and good luck.